Hello and welcome. In an earlier film I was talking to you about energy balance, positive or negative energy balance, and how it relates to either increasing your body weight, putting on fat, or decreasing your body weight, losing fat, losing those stubborn kilos that you always want to lose but you can't quite lose them, and how easy it is. Well, in this film, very short film, I'm going to give you a few hints on how you can take it a little bit further, or things that you should be considering. Okay? Now, if you're a cyclist, no need to eat on any ride that's 1.5 hours or shorter. You just don't need it. Make sure you keep hydrated. Maybe don't even have any energy in your bidons, in your water bottles. You don't need it. But always carry a gel or a bar or both in your back pocket, just in case, for those times, when a 1.5 hour ride will turn into a 2-hour, 3-hour ride, or you just work harder. So always have some emergency food in your back pocket, but don't eat anything on a ride that is 90 minutes or less. Not necessary. Okay? Don't double up. Double up is you finish your ride, you have a protein shake or some kind of shake that contains quite a lot of calories, and then in half an hour's time or an hour's time you have a big meal. It's not necessary. Have one or the other. It's really good to have some food within half an hour of the end of your training session, so it helps the recovery. The body is really receptive to metabolizing that food in that little window. Okay, so try and have a high carbohydrate snack with some protein within 40 minutes. But don't double up, don't have both. Don't have a protein shake and then in an hour's time or a half an hour's time you have a big meal. Okay, you're just eating too many calories, one or the other. Another thing, if you're on a high protein diet, often high protein diets contain lots of fat. They do, okay, unless you're very, very careful. Also, there is a health risk associated with a very high protein diet for a long duration. Another tip, try having a high protein diet, low fat, watch the fat on the meat, fish, chicken. Try and put your protein intake up for 2 days, maximum of 3 days, dropping your carbs. You can still exercise, but don't expect really high intensive exercise workouts. By putting the protein level up for 2 days, 3 days, cutting down the carbs, you should find that you'll drop a little bit of weight. Okay? Protein, high satiability, that difficult word, it fills you up. But remember that the protein can still be turned into glycogen, can be turned into energy, therefore it can be laid down as fat. Okay? Protein is not just some kind of wonder food. It needs to be treated with care. Health issues associated with very high protein diets, and I say the fat associated with eating lots of protein as well, unless you're very, very careful. Try and exercise fasted. Yeah, don't have breakfast. Maybe just have a caffeine coffee to give you a bit of a kick, and then go out and do your 1.5 hour, maybe 2-hour ride. Have some emergency food in your pocket. Training fasted will just try and encourage the body to burn that fat as fuel, prioritizing fat. Okay? Come back after your fasted ride, training session, gym session or whatever, and have a carbohydrate protein snack to aid the recovery. Another thing, and I used to see this all the time when I worked in the gym, people are having a 1-hour training session, working quite hard. They're having a full fat Coca-Cola. Okay, you don't really need it if you're trying to reduce. Full fat Coca-Cola, yeah, it's got some caffeine in, might give you a buzz, but it's very slow quantity, very small quantity, but it contains lots of calories, okay? So what I'm trying to get over to you is that you need to watch your calories. Most of you are eating too many calories for the amount of work you're doing every day, whether it's exercise or whether it's just working in the office. You know, you don't need that many calories. So don't kid yourself. Alright, so there you are. Again, we're going back to energy balance, total energy balance for your expenditure of work. That's it. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.